indigestion, upset stomach, diarrhea.
Where I hunger.
Merry Christmas again, right?
Yeah,
At
Merry
this
Christmas.
point.
The Murray Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
So you guys have something to try to sell me?
We're trying to sell you something, and by sell we don't necessarily mean you have to buy it because you're our friend. But if anybody else wants to borrow something from you, you're gonna have to buy it. Just kidding.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, spirit of giving.
So this is the time where we take to try to share something that we enjoy and have you also see if you would like to enjoy it.
All right. And by things or something, you mean
This
a
time
game.
it's a video game.
Game.
And we
review.
know that you don't play a lot of games, and it has to be probably something special at this point to get you into a game. So I had messaged Tommy an idea, which was a different game, which we'll probably get to at some point, maybe, especially if you play this
If
one.
you enjoy that game.
That'll be the very next thing. But Tommy said, Bo, wait, what about this? And I was like, this is perfect. And what this is Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic. This is the first one. There are 2 Knights of the Old Republic games, and then there was a
If you
follow-up.
count the MMO.
Yes, that we're not going to talk about that at all.
Interesting.
Because we never you played it.
I
didn't
played
you?
it. It's okay.
I never played it.
The single player experience on the Xbox games are much better in my opinion. So
I agree.
So we're
This
kind of,
takes place when?
How old is this game?
2004.
I think
Wow.
that's accurate.
So we're going back there a little.
2003.
3.
Okay.
I was close. I probably got it in 2004. But so Knights of the Old Republic. This takes place in the Old Republic era of Star Wars, which is about 10,000 years before A New Hope. This is when Jedi were everywhere, Sith were everywhere. They were, prior to the first Great Jedi War. So like, kind of talks about that kind of stuff. So it's definitely
Where all
far
the
enough.
Jedi Order crap in the prequels worked.
Yeah.
yeah.
Where all of that worked.
Well, it's still
Kind
not
of,
around
for the
so-
government.
But yeah, it's really good. It's far enough back where it can kind of play with the canon a little bit, and
Exists in its own
gonna
realm.
mess with
I see.
what's there now. So Bioware had a lot more room to write a great story, which this
Cool.
is a great story. If you don't know anything about this, like if you haven't had this ruined for you,
Right.
excellent. Like going into
Oh my God! I wish I could not have it ruined. And play it now, because I actually started on the second game, which is not something I would suggest. But I had already
Yeah.
had the first game ruined for me at that point.
Yeah, if you could do like Eternal Sunshine things,
Yes.
and forget the game.
Yeah.
But it's
How do you explain this plot of the game, like back of the cover type of explanation, without giving anything away?
plot of the game? You are an amnesiac Jedi, and you basically go around with the Jedi, and you get to help them, but you also get to make decisions on how you're going to help them. So you can do the good guy things, or you have options where you do the bad guy things.
Okay. Right.
And
you
this
gain
affects
points.
the way you look too.
Affects the way you look and affects the powers you have. So
Okay.
you can have
So it's like the Star Wars equivalent to, not Skyrim. What was before Skyrim?
Fable.
Fallout.
Like
Fable.
yeah, like that kind
Yeah.
of. Okay.
Fable. Yeah. But yeah, it's excellent. So,
Cool.
like I said, you get your choice. It affects your powers that you get, your choices you make. So you can use, I believe you can use the dark side powers as a good guy, but they're not as effective, and they take more
Yeah,
powers.
that's
to
exactly
use.
how it works. So if you play as, I usually played the second one anyways. Again, I didn't ever finish through all of this game, but I know everything about it. I played through Evil in the second game, and so my self-healing was just straight trash
wow.
because like those are light side moves to do. But if you wanted to fry some other people or do attacks, I was just your man.
Yeah.
I was your guy to melt a church or something.
This is one of the, like I said, it's a BioWare game. It's one of their best examples of the BioWare, like how BioWare writes games and how they make games. So your relationships with the characters in there matter. You can go and do different, missions for the characters that you join, recruit and stuff. And there's actually a couple of different characters that you can only recruit if you're light side or dark side.
Yeah,
I see.
And especially for the time, one of the really cool things I remember doing in the second one. Now, I'm sure you might have because you usually played through good in these first, and then you played through evil in your second time. So you probably have more experience. But one of the examples on the second game, which is basically the same as the first game. I mean,
you play
the same way. It's a different story completely. But I went in. There was this little girl that was kidnapped by some like slave federation, and her mom was like, "Here are all the credits that I have. Please go save my daughter." Fine, I'll do it. Jedi mind trick. You have to give me all the caps you were saving, and I'll go save your daughter. Okay, here's all my all my stuff. Here's all my food too.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'll go save your daughter. I go kill everyone who's got the daughter, and Cap get the daughter, and then I go ahead and I go through with the trade as if I was the guy who owned her in the first place, and I sell her and get all the money, and then I go back and tell the mom what I did, and my guy just like goes from like evil to like cat eyes doing that. Yeah, to that. And it was really cool.
Chaotic.
Of like all those options that I actually had. I just chose the most chaotic evil thing to do.
Neutral evil to chaotic.
But
evil.
I mean, think of all the options that you had inside of all those different things that I did. I could have said, if I was a good guy, you know what, I'll do it for free, and I could have gone and probably peacefully helped her out without murdering anyone.
Talk the bad guys down and.
Interesting.
And that's what BioWare does best.
So it's a pretty open forum of what you
open
want.
world. Once you hit a certain point,
I think those are my favorite games.
Open world.
Yeah.
If you want to use all of your powers into just melting people with force lightning, you can do that. You can choose whether you skill in one-handed lightsabers, dual. That's one of the really cool things, or double bladed is what I wanted to do.
And you get to choose your lightsaber color and all sorts of things, different robes and different outfits and armors you can pick from. So
that's awesome.
Basically, customize your character as much as you could in that time.
If you guys don't know, because I think this is actually still pretty expensive to pick up, just like this.
$20.
Oh, well, I mean, for an Xbox game, that's expensive.
It's on everything.
But yeah,
over
that's
20. Like
it just got launched. If you have an
20 years old.
Xbox, an Xbox 360, or even an Xbox One, it's now backwards compatible, and they just launched it with their newer program. I think this summer, it's available to purchase. I think it's $15 or $20, maybe $10, $15, $20. One of those tiers.
I don't know what the digital is,
but I mean, for even $20, it's a steal. It's a fantastic game to come back to. Even if you're playing on Xbox One, it up-reses it like crazy.
I even got that game on my Kindle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like it's on like Android and everything too. So
I was gonna say this is like what, like you said 2003, so it's like 15 years old somewhere in there, and I still feel like I see like this is a very distinctive cover. Like I still feel like I see it in stores.
I don't know why they have not. And I know I don't think this is canon anymore with the Disney buy.
Wow.
But why they never tried to just go with this air? Because there's so much with this game. And if you play it, you'll see there's just so much room.
How many Star Wars things can you say
don't
that
have
about?
to be Skywalker Star Wars.
Yeah, like
to this day, people are still like, we need to have something that takes place in the Old Republic era, TV show, movie, whatever, because you could do pretty much anything you wanted to.
That sounds really cool. I'll definitely check it out. Luckily, I have a couple of days off this week, so how convenient.
Yes.
And even though you guys have been pitching this for me we're getting close to 10 minutes, you need to know one thing. You had me sold on Star Wars. I
thought that would have been the thing.
We had to come in with the softball, but
awesome. No, I'll definitely check it out and let maybe a short little follow-up review on how it goes. So cool. Thanks, guys.
Perfect. Sold.
Christmas
now,
time.
you guys should probably get this. And if you don't, that's fine. You'll be missing out. But what you should do is like, comment, share, subscribe, get a prescription. I think I messed that up.
Oh, right.
Get a prescription is what you should do.
We forgot about the prescription. And if you don't find interest in this game, you probably hate Christmas.
And you're wrong.
And you're wrong. Everyone's just wrong today, as far as you go.
This is but a taste of the dark side.
Beware, I hunger.